Hello students, I am here today to discuss about entrepreneur and qualities of entrepreneur. We know that normally today in this economic scenario, it is very difficult to get jobs, or some people don't want jobs and they want to continue with their own. When they want to continue with their own, owning an enterprise has got a lot of challenges today, but one way normally again, when you take a risk, normally again, you are awesomely rewarded for the risk. So in such case, normally again, see the person who is well off and who wants to do his own business, or who has an idea and who wants to do his business, who want to set up himself and who want to generate the jobs. So in such case, normally it is recommended normally is to start up entrepreneurship. Now, by the way, who this entrepreneur is? Entrepreneur is somebody who is venturing on his own, doing something on his own, doing some of own business. Such type of person can also be called as entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs today have got a lot of opportunities in the market. They can explore new things, they can do new innovations, they can also practice new methods of doing the business. And see, whether capital is required to do the business, need not. See, if you have got a good idea and if you have got some funding agencies wherein you can approach, suppose if you have got normally funding people from outside who are really willing to fund for your ideas. So in such case, entrepreneur need not have the funds. So he will get the funds arranged from outside, and all what he need to do is normally explore his ideas and then venture into that. That is one thing which is important for an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs normally should have the following qualities normally to called as a professional entrepreneur. First one is normally risk taking and risk bearing ability. Okay, entrepreneur should have both risk taking as well as risk bearing ability. Risk here refers to unfavorable outcome out of given set of outcomes. For example, suppose if you have transported normally as a consignment to a particular point, or you have transported some goods. So in such case, normally the respective receiver of the goods may again may find that normally there is some flaw in the quality, or price has already fluctuated. If he is paying you on that particular basis, on that day's price, intentionally or unintentionally there may be a loss in the business. So that loss itself is a risk there, one part is there. And similarly, there are other kinds of risks which also get affected in the business. So in such case, entrepreneurs should know this, what type of risk is there. Suppose if a fund is given well in advance, there may be a credit risk there, or sometimes normally there is a chance of normally the customers normally cheating you. So there is a risk of fraud, risk of cheated by normally government officials, risk of cheated by the cheating by the competitors, risk of normally getting cheated in society in any form. So in such case, you should begin ready to face these kind of risks and challenges. So one part is there. Okay. Second one is normally you should have a lot of patience. Entrepreneur need to have a lot of patience. Why? Because you invest money today and all of a sudden you can't expect the returns. So it will take time to establish in the market, to stabilize in the market, to make name, fame and reputation in the market. So in such case, an entrepreneur need to have lot of patience in order to get stable in the market and then survive, and also normally to try out new things, one part. And second thing is normally every step he takes, every move he makes, there are lot of challenges to be encountered. So in such case, it requires lot of energy, enthusiasm and also patience in order to overcome these steps. Okay, so in such case, entrepreneur need to have a lot of patience, second thing. And third one is normally entrepreneur should have normally a definite vision. Without vision, an entrepreneur cannot continue his operations for a long run. It will become normally more than just operations. See, today what's happening in the case of vegetable vendors in the market, established vegetable vendors normally again they get the normal business, but new ones cannot move like the older ones. So it is just like normally again these are old sharks who swim in the sea. Normally again these people know everything, and then they know how to again move the business continuously. They will make the show go on. That is one side. And then normally the particular entrepreneurs should have normally the new ideas. The ideas should normally explore the horizon. Whatever entrepreneurs ideas are there, normally that entrepreneurs ideas should be clearly put forward, very very important, and then normally it should be properly executed. For example, if you start a small courier agency, we should know that normally along with that courier, what else has to be done? What can we again, how we can expand our operations, and to what extent we can develop our network. to what extent we will get the returns there, in what way we are benefited present as well as in the long run. Such things can be thought of. Okay, one part, this is very important, exploring into the new ideas and ocean of opportunities. An entrepreneur should also have a sound mind. Any point of normally his thinking abilities normally should be very much sound. Thinking abilities should be so much that normally over a period of time he must see that his the empire is built well. That is more important. See, today when you look at normally see the Reliance almost whatever the field it ventures normally again we can find that it is making a solid move. We can also find that normally see Reliance has got the power to buy half of India's complete economy itself. That is there. So in such case normally see this is one thing which can happen when the entrepreneurs are very strong in the market. This is one thing. And next one is normally an entrepreneur should also have enterprising ability. Enterprising ability is one thing which we should focus upon. See, today when you look at normally Gujaratis or say Marwadis, they have got a lot of enterprising abilities. They know how to make the market. Wherever in whichever part of India we can find that normally the Marwadis are always there. Gujaratis are also always there. So these people make the business, they create the business and see that the respective mobility of their community are normally properly utilized. They also make sure that normally see they make the market and they also make maximum benefits out of those type of markets. So in such case normally see the enterprising ability is required for most of the entrepreneurs. And moreover normally again say what is important for the entrepreneur is he should think long term. Long term thinking is most important. So as long as he thinks long, ultimately the entrepreneur can survive for generations together. One part. And most important quality what we can find in entrepreneur is succession planning, proper succession planning. Succession planning means after yours, next who will take up the charge. Okay, so who will take up responsibilities, who will lead the empire, that is most important. If the proper succession planning is there, same efficiency can be continued for the generations. Same efficiency will make the enterprise to move long, generations together. So there is one thing which is possible now. Normally, so when you look at Tata's today, Jamshedji Tata started the operations. It is now grown, and normally today it is an MNC, and in the name of Tata Motors, in the name of Tata Steels, in the name of Tata Iron and Steel Company Limited, Tisco and Telco, run by one of the major director of the company, Ratan Tata. So in such case, normally we can find that see entrepreneurship normally requires lot of skills, it requires lot of ideas, it requires lot of thinking out of box. Entrepreneurship normally again is one thing which normally can survive forever. In this case normally we find that normally the respective person need not search for the job. He instead of becoming a job seeker, he can become a job creator. Employment can be generated, and we can also find that normally again we can live as well as make others live in entrepreneurship. Lot of examples are there. So today, when you look at Sabir Bhatia, the first one who started the Hotmail. Okay, so that is one side. And when you look at normally see the the empire of McDonald's, even he is also the respective person who started by his own. Today it is almost a well-known brand. Okay, pizza, Domino's Pizza. Even this also started in Japan. We find that today it is normally marketed across the globe. Okay, so look at local entrepreneurs now. So Kalanidhi Maran, founder of Sun Network, so started with a small channel called as Spoomale in Tamil Nadu. Okay, and look at Jamshedji Tata, Dhirubhai Ambani. So likewise, when you look at a lot of entrepreneurs are there who came out with enterprising ability, stood up very strong in the market, took rational decisions, and these people normally can have built their empire very strong, that normally can come what may they can survive in the market, make strongest move, and balance the economy, and see that normally they can operate well in the Indian markets. So to conclude, what I can say is entrepreneurship education should be given from the school level itself, and then see the things must be taught well, and things must be educated to that level that let there be a spread of the literacy on entrepreneurship, let there be awareness level which has been taught in entrepreneurship, and let there be some sort of new ideas that is coming through entrepreneurship. Thank you very much.